Hello and welcome to another Raggy's craft beer review. So here's a new beer to me from Little Brewery, formerly Little Brewing Company rather, formerly Little Eaton Brewery as far as I remember. Got it from Adventure Beer. They've brought out a load of new beers. So, they're based over in Little Eaton. I think the Little Brewing Company actually is a clever, it makes you more wider appeal. Hopefully I can tag them on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. I did try the other day. Now I know they're called Little Brewing Company instead of Little Brewing or whatever. Little Brewery. I'll know that. So this is their Pudd, a Christmas pudding porter, gluten free. Says on the back, Little Brewing Company, based on Shaftesbury Street in Derby, DE23 8NL. It says here, life is full of sweet surprises. Every day's a gift. Isn't that right? We couldn't be little at Christmas and not raise a glass of this delicious Christmas pudding porter to Tiny Tim, who did not die, by the way. The hops are Comet and Phoenix, tasting notes just like Christmas, and 4.9%. So, big thank you to Adventure Beer for stocking so many of these. After Christmas, I will be taking a look at more of the range. Obviously, like most people before Christmas, I am severely limited financially. But that is what it is. Not really for anybody else to. So there we go. Little Brewing Company. So it's they've obviously gone down the craft beer route with what they're doing. Subtle carbonation there, centimetre of white head. I would class that as an amber pour. Let's dive in. Oh, certainly got that fruity aroma. Similar to Adnam's Broadside in a lot of ways. That basically like a Christmas cake aroma sort of thing. I've actually had Christmas cake today as well. Christmas cake with brandy on top. I haven't told the wife yet. Yeah. What happens at Newark stays at Newark. No, it's a joke. But in any case, yeah. Oh, certainly smelling nice. Let's dive into the taste. Certainly get a dark Christmas cake type of vibe coming from it. There's a flavour I'm getting. I get the flavour. I can't pinpoint what the flavour is. Isn't that always the case? But in any case, yeah, they've bought 5 or 6 new beers out. And I think Adventure Beer is actually doing for £18.50 like a 6 pack of them, which is a great price. From a Derby-based brewery. So, this channel supports local, and I'm glad I do. I've drank some amazing beers from breweries around the East Midlands. You look at some of the breweries around the East Midlands. We've got some massive, major craft beer and traditional breweries. Trying to think what I'm getting. I do get the Christmas cakey vibe from it. Nothing I can actually pinpoint and say that's the flavour I'm getting. Tastes like Christmas? Yeah, it does. there's a predominant flavour that I just can't put my blooming finger on. Usually the case. Whenever you want to put your finger on something, you can't. Or maybe you shouldn't. But in any case, no, no use worrying about that. I can't, for the life of me, think what it is I'm tasting, albeit Christmassy. The flavours that are coming through it. So, interesting to see them going down the craft beer route. The last time I had Little Eaton beers, I am sure, or Little Brewing Company beers nowadays, there was in a bottle. I had one or two from the brewery. I remember when they came on Adventure Beer. Awesome to see them going down this route. I know Shiny Brewery went down the craft beer route, or so I've been told anyway, a few years ago. And a lot of breweries are doing it these days. Some are doing both, and some are predominantly craft. You look at the likes of beer companies around me, totally brewed, predominantly craft. Neon Raptor, yeah, same. Black Iris, same. Bang the Elephant, the same. And then you've got the ones that do trad, traditional, and craft. And they're the likes of Castle Rock Brewery, Beer Mats Brewing Company, and Blue Monkey, Lincoln Green. So, you know, it's interesting. It's changing and doing all that. Which way do you go? Back in 2015, cans were disappearing from supermarkets. Now, the world of craft beers exploded after I left, funnily enough. Although supermarkets are still way behind the times. The world of cans is actually there and in full throttle now. There's a clear definition now that seems to be anyway, whereas stuff in cans is considered craft beer and stuff in bottles is trad. The only thing on that is like imperial stouts that come in bottles. Not all imperials come in cans. So there you go. Yeah, easy drinking beer, 4.9%. Yeah, I get that sort of taste from it. ABV rather. And Pudd. So another Christmas beer. I do love a Christmas beer. Yeah. It's like them rich fruit aromas. That's what I'm getting. That must be what I'm tasting as well. Although there is like a biscuity element on the taste. That's what I'm getting. But you never know sometimes. Sometimes you can be you think you're getting something, then you're not, you know. So yeah. Really happy to see this brewing company like relaunch themselves, I suppose. And it's really interesting. All the best of luck to Little Brewing Company. I will be reviewing more of your beers on the channel as time moves on. And a nice Christmas pudding porter. Was a porter, wasn't it? God, I've already forgot. And I am literally awful at forgetting. Although I don't forget stuff that gives me bad anxiety. That I don't forget. Yes. Out of 5 for me, good 4.1 out of 5 for this one. Yeah. Got the element. There was a taste that I can't put my finger on. I certainly can taste it, but I can't for the life of me recognise what it is I'm tasting. Although I am getting that Christmas vibe from the beer anyway, you know. But yeah. Sometimes, you know, you do reviews and you don't get it. And then you look later and you think, oh, you bugger, that was what I was tasting. So, oh, that aroma. Love a Christmas beer. And that's it for this review. Thank you all for watching. I'm going to watch some football. Cheers. Or maybe.